Rage on that beat, going crazy.
All right. Bit of an interesting transition there, but hello, we are back for another game stream. Before we get everything out of the way, no game footage will be shown of this matchup. So if you're looking for a stream that actually shows the match, this isn't the place, and I'll let you easily pass your way down the river. I don't know. But anyways, first I'm going into Serie A football, as it is Udinese versus Atalanta. Now, Atalanta, I'm very, very, very familiar with them. They had a very good season last season, and Atalanta currently situated in 6th place, just 1 point behind Juventus in 5th. 9 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses. Not too bad at all. Udinese, on the other hand, are currently down a bit at the table. They are 3 points ahead of Torino, who are currently in the first of 3 relegation spots, with 4 wins, 4 draws, and 9 losses. Apologies. A win here, however, for Udinese will take them to 19 points, which will bring them all the way up to 13th. And a win here for Atalanta, if I actually do the math correctly, because there are some teams that do have to play still, they will go, for the time being, up to 35, which means they'll be in 3rd place. With obviously, then there'll be still games in hands for Juventus and Napoli. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting bit of affairs really with this league. So I'm just going to go over. I believe they should have announced the lineups. And indeed they have. So first off, for Udinese, they currently is Musso in goals. They've got Zelgala, Rodrigo Bacau, Bonifazi, and Striger Larsen in defence. And then midfield consists of Arslan, Mandragora, Samir, and DePaul. And their 2 strikers up front are Lasagna and Pereira. And the field for Atalanta is Galini in goals. 3 defenders at the back of Ramiro, Palomino, and Rafael Toloi. 4 central midfielders of Mahale, Pessina, Darun, and Heitabua. 2 potential centre attacking mids in Melanovsky and Miranichuk, and up front is Muriel. So it's going to be a pretty interesting of a scenario really. If Atalanta win this, they could go all the way up to 3rd place. But I will say though, in terms of the state of Italian football, I feel it's pretty good to see where both Milan teams back in absolute top form. Just want to just going to click back on the onto my phone for my stream to see if everything has gone well. So as we're getting ready for this match, just a last reminder before the game starts, I'm not showing any game footage, so if you're looking for game footage, this is not the place. Okay, we are live now. The players have come out. The players are about to come out, so I'm just going to check the stream to see if everything's running smoothly. I'm not the mic's working, and I'm not just speaking utter nonsense. Or in terms of utter nonsense, really just speaking and no one hears. Yep. Everything's going well. I just heard my voice, so it definitely must be working at some point. Just need to find a position for this mic. Guess about right here, really. But yes. So what will happen? I'm not too sure. I mean, probably if I was looking on like ladder position, probably an Atalanta win. But well, you never know. It is football, mind you. A lot of things can happen. As currently at the moment, the Atalanta players are coming out. Bit of a weird formation, though, I must say, in terms of Atalanta. Because it looks like they've got like 6 midfielders, but I feel like they've got like a left mid, right mid, 2 centre mids, and 2 cams up, following with the sole striker with Muriel. So, but yeah. As the Atalanta players are now starting to come out now. I'm just going to see if there's other games that are going to be playing, having what is for me a 1 a.m. kickoff. Just going to do a quick check. I'd be highly surprised if there is. Kevin Nudge saying, I don't see the game. The reason why for that is I can't show the game because of copyright news, because of copyright reasons. My channel would be absolutely fucked. Which is why I've had to kind of title these as live streams reactions and not actual live streams, because of if I could show this, if I could show game footage, I would, but obviously I can't. So no, it's alright, Kevin. I mean, like, I remember it's a bit weird because the rules aren't exactly even with some of the things, because it's like try to show a championship game and it just gets shot down within 5 minutes. But Scottish League, they don't really care. It's a bit weird. It's just a bit of an inconspicuous issue. Just going to making a transition thing, moving the text chat over to the side to make it more central. Now, so yeah, so I so they've got 5 midfielders here. Udinese got 3 players at the back. They must have changed their formation, because on my phone it was actually different, because I thought it was. Just going to get it up on my phone here. Udinese versus Atalanta. Field. Yeah, if I could show this, if it's going to actually pop up. But you could kind of tell that was meant to be Udinese's lineup, and there's meant to be 4 at the back, but obviously you can tell there, and it's just popped up on the screen here. There's 3 at the back, so it might have been a last minute addition to the game. So currently just looking at the run of form here, if I can just pop this up. Udinese is on the left. Doesn't really look good, but there is 4 losses and a draw in their last 5, and Atalanta with 2 draws and 3 wins. So it's definitely a fair play to Atalanta. So people joining in. Last warning just before the game is about to kick off. I can't show game footage. If you're trying to look for game footage, you You need to vacate yourself and try to find somewhere else. Just a bit weird how money hungry it's gotten with this, as they're about to get ready with the kickoff. I need to actually get ready for the refresh of Udinese, the actual scoreboard. Has not happened yet, but it's gone rather I was just about to say, oh, it's rather quiet in the stadium. Yeah, no shit, because no one's in there. Fuck me. Actually, a dumbass. So, seeing a lot of the refereeing brands wearing the Legia. That's what they're all wearing now, as there was a bit of a taped boot issues, but we're sure we're about set to be kicking off. Whistle goes, and it is kickoff. Just one more thing, game not being shown. Need to find somewhere else if you want to actually find it with game footage. I'm just doing the refresh. If it's gonna, it's not popped up with the goal yet, but standing. Oh my god! Udinese has just scored within 20 seconds. I was looking over to trying to refresh this thing so it could actually pop up with the score, and I casually look back and there's a run here by Udinese, and just like that, he runs from the right side right near the keeper and just puts it past him, and it's 1-0 to Udinese already. 20 seconds in. That's gotta be a record. That is a really fast goal. Just trying to refresh if it's gonna update. Well, it's come up with a 0-0 here, so they're... What an absolute fantastic start of the game here for Udinese. And it's Pereira who gets the goal. So, within the first minute, it is Udinese 1, Atalanta 0. What an absolute shambles there by Atalanta. But perfect start for Udinese. So his kickoff has been replayed, and maybe Atalanta were just caught napping, but it was just a really good chance there by Udinese. But wow, what a... And I can see the texting has just popped up. Is it going to refresh for the goal? There it is. It has now refreshed. Oh. There we are. Everything's updated. And we're up and away. As Atalanta currently have possession, as we've crossed the second minute of the game. And it's already 1-0. That's unbelievable. Truly shocking things have happened. And Atalanta now try to get a through ball, and it's been defended there well by Udinese, and it's fallen back to Udinese's keeper, who will pick it up. And the keeper has hoofed it on the other side, and it's currently in a bit of midfield hell. But Atalanta have got a ball back now into Udinese's half. They're not going to... It's got to be a thing. Danielle DH11 says, I don't care about Atalanta. That's a good for you, mate. But does that mean that you care for Udinese, my dude? Is Atalanta still holding the possession? Just a bit of a rather... As you time, there is a free kick here for Atalanta, probably about 30 yards out on the further side. Probably a bit audacious to go for a shot, but definitely potential for a whip-in. No, I like Manchester United. Oh, my boy, my G, what is up? My boy Daniel DH11. Me and him think alive as the free kick is going to be taking place here for Atalanta. It is whipped in, it is headed away by Udinese. It'll be a throw-in to Atalanta. And Udinese is able to boot that out and then send it into the midfield. And there's a bit of a foul here, and I believe it's going to be a free kick for Atalanta. And is there a yellow card there? Yeah, the Udinese player just running clipped him. Well, we don't know if there's a card because it freeze framed for like 5 seconds, so rather interesting. And Atalanta now send it to the far side, inside Udinese's half, potentially trying to break it in after that shock start. There's some good passing play here by Atalanta. The centre farther near side down the line. He's entered the box on the far side. Number 3 has had a shot at a second deflection by a Udinese defender. And it's a heads-up bobbling, and it ends up in the hands of the Udinese keeper as we've passed 5 minutes of this game. And for those that have missed it, within 20 seconds, Pereira just takes the ball from the near side, runs it up on an angle to the keeper, beats him 1-0, easy as you like. And from that resulting kick, it is currently in what I like to call midfield hell, where it loses possession every 3 seconds, but Udinese has brought it back into their half and maintaining control with it. And there is a foul there against Udinese there, just running at him from behind as... I thought they said Aslan, but I think it's like Arsenal. Number 22 goes down, yep. Oh, it is Arslan. Fair play to him. Able to catch the ball there. It's going to be because didn't Atalanta do like they did really well last season, didn't they? They got like, yeah, because they were in the Champions League, weren't they? Oh, it was outside the boot, able to absolutely bamboozle the keeper, slips it under his legs. It's a goal. It's the kind of goal you would really like to get, really. And Arslan is still down here. He's sitting up, right? But it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. Will they get a... Let's get it back up. Is he going to get taken off, or probably just take a bit of a bobble over the ball? He's been taken off the field here. Probably just going to get assessed and brought back on. And as a free kick's going to be taken here for Udinese. I was going to think about playing short to one of his defenders nearby, but he went against it because of a high press up from an Atalanta player. As Atalanta's gotten the ball and has passed back to their keeper. And there's a very, very high press here by Udinese. 3 players nearly on the last line of defence here. So you could definitely... It's interesting. Besides from that, really, it's majority of the possession has just been predominantly Atalanta. As Atalanta currently have possession of the ball. Just going to be saying, well, this is just riveting commentary. As they've made a switch here to their right back. Try to get a ball in. Oh, that's a good back heel here. And that's a foul, potentially, on the edge. But no, it's not corn. Very interesting. And I believe it's... And Udinese player, again, is down. But it's a different one. I believe he's caught in a stud. Potentially by the falling So it's the same player who got the same Udinese player who made the tackle on the running Atalanta player. Probably just got a stud, probably to his thigh. Bit painful, really. And that's another foul there on Atalanta. As we're entering 10 minutes of the game so far, it's just been a very interesting scenario as the ball is sent up the line here for Udinese, and they almost try to maintain possession, but there's been appeals for a free kick, but nothing been caught anyway as Atalanta try to regroup here. Atalanta now have entered Udinese's half. Try to get a ball off down the line. Moriel's made a terrible pass there and it's fallen back to Udinese. That's a good beat there. But then again, that's an also great defensive tackle there. And that's a bit of a reckless tackle here. And it's a free kick to Atalanta and halfway. And the first yellow card of the match has been dished out. Just gonna try to see who the player was that got yellow carded. So it's the same player who got taken down and grabbed his ankle and pulled him down. I believe that's Pereira who has gotten the yellow card. The free kick is played short to the side. Very much high pressure man-on-man defense being seen here by Udinese. I have no idea if I'm even pronouncing that right, but who knows? As Udinese's regain possession, there's a through ball down the line here. It's currently 3-on-5, and that's a terrible bobble of the ball, and it's going to be going out for a goal kick to Atalanta. And a very quick goal kick, that has been taken, and Atalanta again having possession. Ushahola, if you want a sure fixed match prediction, you can contact me, bro. There's a shot here by Atalanta and it's gone wide. But it has been a deflection. It'll be the first corner of the match into Atalanta. Bro, tell me, that dude knows. Isha Alusha, bro, he definitely knows. He just knows what's going to happen. Will this goal go in? It's the first corner of the matchup here. It is whipped in, and it's taken... I think he shot it with his ass, but it's gone right into the hands of the Udinese keeper. Would have been a rather interesting goal if that happened. Because he turned around, maybe it was a back heel, it wasn't his ass. Ball's gone out here, and it's going to be a throw into Atalanta in their half. Cumberland and Holoslov has said cot. Let's see if that means anything. But as Atalanta currently have possession, they're pushing to Udinese half, which is very odd because besides the goal, the possession's definitely been I'd probably say 70-30 in favour of Atalanta. Tommaso Galafi says hello. Hello. Hello, my dude. But Udinese, man, what a very interesting start. As they've got the ball roughly at about halfway here. They try to send a through ball down the line, up at the far post, and it's just be able to run out. It's going to be a throw in to Udinese. Mohamed Hazamir Ayo, where to game at? Because of copyright reasons, I cannot show game footage because my channel will be struck to shit. So, yeah, this is it. This is it. So, yeah. Dilshed Ali 123 said, "Who will win?" If I was going to give you, if the prediction was happening before the match, I would say probably like Atalanta, but no, I'm very surprised actually with the we just, I mean, I think everybody would have been surprised when Udinese scored like within legit, and I know people say legit a lot, but literally within 26 seconds as a free kick here for Atalanta, more centrally at about 26, 25 yards out, because I'm definitely the type of person that needs to be making yard distancing when I live in a country that uses the metric system. That's just how it is. So yeah, who knows what could happen. I mean, please, I have lost the bet, says Magic Rock TV Uganda. Shout out to my brothers, to my boys out there in Uganda. They make the best action movies here. What Cullywood of Who Killed Captain Alex? Absolute banger of a film. I think it's free on YouTube. Definitely watch it. It's the best of African kung fu movies. Yeah, I know it's a very vast genre. As trying to set up here the free kick here for Atalanta. Muriel might be taking in this. Could be a good chance to potentially take a shot. And he shot it, and it's gone high and wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. Oi, read my message. Mohammed Hazame. Ayo, where to gamer? I did read the message, my dude. Do I need to... Mohammed Hazame, a couple minutes ago, saying, Ayo, where to gamer? Major TV said, I'm waiting until 1-1 or 1-2. Yeah, it definitely would be possible to see if Atalanta can make a... can get a goal back. For the 1-2 is the 2 in favour of Atalanta, probably, I assume, yeah. As Dealshed Early 123 says, bro, I'm going to bed, so please give me some advice. Who will win according to your prediction? Oh, oh shit. I'm not a betting man, but if I was to make somewhat of a prediction, I probably would say 2-1 Atalanta. This is backing on the knowledge that I barely watch Italian football. This is the first full match I'm going to be seeing of Italian football, and it's purely on... Andy Huda says, pray on me, I bet on Atalanta, please may it win. Yeah, this is going to an absolute betting thing, true help us. This is... oh, I've got the scoops apparently, but as a another free kick here for Atalanta, definitely they have controlled the possession. Why aren't my messages showing? I don't know. I'm trying to set up the chat box on this bit here. It's a little bit blurry as there's a shot there by Muriel and it's saved by the keeper. But they are popping up because with the setup here is like this bit actually has like all the stream stuff, and then there's a live chat on the side which I'm reading through all the messages. So even though they may not properly pop up here, I'll definitely be able to see it through the stream. So yeah, it's definitely good to have. I probably need something that actually has like a somewhat background with it. There's a match going on as there is a throw in here to Udinese, and it's hoofed into the Atalanta zone. But Atalanta are able to go. Now there are two messages that did not show. Oh, okay, if that's the case, then I'll definitely have to try to figure that out in terms of fixing it. Maloko DJ Jacob says, I bet Atalanta first half win. So there's only 18 minutes have actually been played though, so still plenty of time for Atalanta to make a comeback and your bet coming through. Definitely am a bit surprised that the entire betting conglomerate is here, but you're all welcome. It's kind of like a Smiv place your bets type thing. It's Atalanta now. Currently have possession in Udinese zone. Andrew could think, "Oh my god, Atalanta!" Is like, yeah, there's a lot of key interest actually into this game. It's pretty. Been fair play to it for the spice of Italian football. And there's been high press there, and that's surely a foul. There'll be a free kick to Atalanta in their defensive zone. Just going to have a look on my phone to see if there's any other games currently going on at this point, and we will read them out. So this is like I highly doubt there's any other games on. Nope, there isn't. This is literally the only game. But yeah, Arcade Fadley says Atalanta fuck. So I definitely have a feeling this match is going to break some multis. I have a feeling as Atalanta now currently trying to get in, but Udinese are able to send that and pass it back to their keeper, who boots the living shit out of it. But it just falls back to Atalanta, and they control and try to reset as we cross into 20 minutes played so far in this matchup. Well, like DJ Jack said, let's just hope so, but I don't see any goal from Atlanta so far, maybe in the second half. My bet is already lost. As a free kick here for Udinese has happened. And I believe it was Muriel who was the perpetrator. Muriel, a FIFA legend, I must say. It was Muriel and a Barbo, wasn't it? That was the dream team. Joey with will Atalanta win this? Will Atalanta win this? I definitely feel like they definitely have the capacity to come back. But it depends on when they act upon. That was a terrible pass there by Udinese, and it is going out for a throw-in. I think I just got a notification, didn't I? Korean News subscribe to my channel. That's fantastic news. The entire Korean News has Atalanta with the whip in, but it's still falling back to him right on the outside of the box. Atalanta is trying to break through, but some solid defense here by Udinese. Edico says, I wanted to cook beef today, but fuck Atalanta, I'm going for chaos. So Wiseman B says, something fishy here. Atalanta never lose when playing away. Yeah, well, it's rather odd because the fishy thing is like the goal happened within 20 seconds. As there's another free kick for Udinese. Atalanta definitely need to be a bit cautious about giving away these types of constant fouls, and Udinese have just wasted it there, and they pass it straight back to Atalanta. And as of now, there's another free kick here for Atalanta. And it'll come up to 2-1 Atalanta, and I'm like, yeah, it's a very fair off prediction, really, because it's definitely believable that Atalanta will have the quality to come back from this deficit. Atalanta now passing it around their defence, and it just really shows of Udinese really, really highly pressing him and just moving together as a unit at this point. And there's a through ball there, and an Adelaide player has spring the offside trap. Is a potentially you can get a head in as a header, and it's just gone wide. It's going to be a goal kick to Udinese. Definitely signs of life here by Atalanta. So one of their players springs the offside trap as they're coming from the right side and gets a flick off, which falls to a Atalanta header, but it is just wide. I can fairly says positive Atalanta win. It'll definitely be a sort of PogChamp moment if Atalanta actually come back in. If they come back and win this, or will, depending on what will happen. As a free kick from Udinese is taken, and it's currently situated in the middle of hell. is currently headers, and I believe the possession has been maintained here by Atalanta. Luis Varela says goal before half is a new ball game. That is absolute facts there, Luis Varela or Louis. I'll probably go with Lewis, because I remember, because I did the game I did last night was West Ham versus West Brom, and everything was all very even, and then right on the break of half time, West Ham get a goal back. So it's just like that. It can definitely change the momentum of the match, especially going back into the team sheds. As Atalanta still have possession in Udinese's box. I'd love to see the possession stats, because it's probably going to be like, again, like I've said, 70-30 or even 20-80 in favour of Atalanta. Bit of a bad ball there, and currently Udinese trying to get a counter-attack, but Atalanta just shut that down immediately. Get my throat. 25 minutes gone in this first half. Atalanta Muriel gets the ball taken off him. So 20 minutes, and then at a time as there is another foul there by Udinese, Udinese, I must say. Also, there's been a fair amount of challenges here, but only one challenge has resulted in the card, which was on Pereira, the goal scorer for Udinese. It was DePaul who was the player that got fouled. The centre fair amount of players forward as this free kick is basically halfway of Udinese's zone. Currently passing it around their defence at this point. I'm just going to be asked casually, has anybody got money on Udinese, or is it just 100% backing on Atalanta? Out yourself. There's definitely like one dude. And there's a potential chance for a counter-attack here by Atalanta for the ball. But nope, it's been drawn back for a foul on Udinese. Brugge 1907. Bro, Borasadio. I'm definitely going to translate that, because I'm just a and T. D'Amelio also says hello, Forza Napoli. Napoli going pretty good, aren't they? They're third place, I believe, if I'm just going to check the Serie A ladder, because I know what I'm talking about, and I'm just a fraud. Yeah, I think they're third, aren't they? That's the Premier League one. I was just... Yeah, Napoli are third. They've got a game in hand against Inter and AC Milan. 6 months off. They could... If both... I like Napoli. Or do you use Super Cup? Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's won the... Yeah, he's the defending champions of this Super Coppa. I think. I just don't want to be speaking shit out of my ass. I'm just going to fact check myself, the Super Coppa. Yeah, you beat Juventus, didn't you? Oh, that's right. You won the Coppa Italia. That's right. And the Super Coppa is basically the it's like the European Cup, the Super Cup. Okay. I know. Oh, that's right. I was meant to translate. I completely forgot about that. As the Udinese goalkeeper currently has possession of the ball. Definitely weird, because I could just get very sidetracked and trying to search for things. Footy 24/7 says, "What would people watch someone watching a football match?" That's a good question. I'm watching the game on TV. Yeah, good for you, my man. Good for you, my dude. I've been asking myself the same question, really, because I don't know. Because I don't have any good insight. I basically just stare at half the time and get easily sidetracked. It's Mabit equals, I guess. Where you can't do Mabit equals, so I said link. One thing I definitely need to do is probably set up a Discord server so I could actually stream from a separate device the game on there, and then also have the stream here. You big brain shit. 4024/7 also says, where are you from, mate? I am from Australia. Louis Varela says, do you watch a lot of Premier League football? Yes, I do. I watch a fair amount of it. I believe this is actually... 4024/7 says, are you on Twitch? I do have a Twitch account, but I barely use it. 4024/7 says, Tim Cahill legend, hell yeah. And you are from the Netherlands. Oh, the Netherlands, oh. Yeah. Yeah, the, love the Dutch. And Dutch live in Amsterdam. Oh, so would I have under fair assumption that you are an Ajax fan? Mohammed Asik, what is your name? My name is, my legal birth name is Jesse, spelled the girl's way because my parents hate me, as Atalanta currently into the half here. Trikanai is from Indonesia. Shout out to my, shout out to Indonesia. 100% Ajax fan, season ticket holder. Oh. Rebecca says Indian. Brites Japan says Atalanta go please. My is it 30,000? 4024/7 says you could always change your genitals too. Yeah, that's a good investment, really. Yeah, big up the boys from all around the world, from Kenya to Indonesia to Holland, anywhere. I don't know how I landed here, but I'm loving this. From Indonesia, Bali. Oh, Bali. Oh, mate. You're basically, it's like, because where I'm from in Australia, basically everyone goes to Bali. Bali United Glee Club. Mohammed Asik says, how are you? I'm doing well, my friend, as Udinese currently have possession of the ball. 31 minutes have gone. Football 24/7 says a lot of Dutch players are from Indonesia. Yeah, because I believe Indonesia used to be a Dutch colony. They were known as the Dutch East Indies. Oh, that's just a bit of history there for you. You slowly say your name. Oh, my name is Jesse. Is my legal name. Yeah, no, it's not ZTech99. Who would have thought? Might need to change my DPL as Udinese here. Potentially on a counter-attack. It's a 3-on-3 at the moment. It's a good ball here, and there's a cross in, but it's cleared away by Atalanta. Oh yeah, I was doing something. I was trying to translate something that someone put up. Who was it? Yeah, T. Demoliso. Say... On... Tifoso. Is this going to translate to, like, I'm a bell end or some shit? Del Udinese. Maybe, I think it's maybe saying, did you see the Tifo? Maybe? Oh, I need to translate from Italian. Come start amico Forza Italia. Hell yeah. I'm useless with other languages. I'm just a... Oh yeah. The Udinese currently have possession of the ball here. This is very vibrant stream here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Which club do you support? There are two clubs I support. I know it's like very frowned upon, but I support Manchester United. Mohammed, why are you ignoring me? Bro, I'm not ignoring you. Where on you, mate? I'm acknowledging your existence, my guy. So it's Manchester United there, and my local team in Australia is the Newcastle Jets. And you can find them at the bottom of the ladder because basically we've got no money, no owner, no coach. It's an absolute whirlwind. First person says, I like Sydney FC. Yeah, they definitely have a lot of appeal. Louis Varela saying the Jets. Nutscracker says, what do you think about Udinese versus Atalanta? Yeah, it's going all right, actually. It's definitely a lot of possession maintaining here for Atalanta. But Udinese got the goal back. The Jets, didn't they play today? They did. They lost 2-1 to the Brisbane Roar. But if you look at the stats, like, we absolutely dominated them. Like, we had 40 more balls in the area. The games are live on YouTube. Bobo. There's apparently talks about Bobo actually coming back for Sydney, which actually be a really good thing for the league. As anyways, need to remember, there's another game going on. There's Atalanta here, potentially in the 18-yard box. It's headed down with a shot. Oh, what a shot, but a brilliant save there by the Udinese keeper. It's going to be a corner here for Atalanta. That is basically a header potentially on the shot. Heads it and just gets a fingertip on it that draws it over the bar. But Udinese only into 3-1. What is the possible chance for that to happen in your opinion? I'd probably give it about a 55%. There's a whip in and there's another header. It's going to be a goal kick. Momodo6 I'm really I will subscribe to your channel. Bro, thank you. Thank you for your subscription. Musso has kept the most clean sheets in the Serie A. That's actually pretty interesting. He's by the way he's looking, he's a pretty good keeper. Just trying to see if there's any other messages that I missed. 44% says he speaks 7 languages. Yeah. Fair play, mate. Good goalie, shit teammates. It's a bit weird because, like, it's a bit weird with teams like that where it's like the goalkeeper is like the star player and then the teammates aren't exactly. I miss traveling all over the world to watch football games. That is the dream there, my friend. I've never actually been international to watch a football match. Like, I've only stayed really in Oceania, but I definitely want to go to Europe and stuff. Even like Asia, because Asia has a really good football scene for the Asian Champions League, which is really weird how it doesn't often get brought up, but it's pretty good. As Udinese's goalkeeper currently has the ball and he hoofs it up the field as we're about to enter with 9 minutes remaining until added time. So whoever is the person who said Atalanta was going to win the first half, they better pull their finger out their ass and get it. A-League clubs are shit in the Champions League. Yeah, yeah. Don't tell me about it. It's ridiculous. Because it's just one of those things. It's like we had a team literally win it like 6 or 7 years ago, and now it's just way useless. Yos comment called Chaneros. Why Atalanta goal shy recently? It's like, I don't know. It's not really within this game for their lack of trying. Like, they've made some most of possession. They haven't had many shots. They had one shot, really good shot a couple of minutes ago, which was saved fantastically by the keeper. Sunda Gaming, I'm from Indonesia. Yo, shout out again to my boys and girls out there in Indonesia. That I shouldn't have said boys and girls. It's a bit weird. My brothers and sisters out there in Indonesia. Andrew Kut says, will Atalanta win? All in due time. I believe they definitely can. They're definitely knocking on the door of potentially getting a goal just before half time here, as they currently now have possession into the 18-yard box. Not exactly a good pass there, and Udinese have gotten the ball. They've been scoring. They just got scored on the first minute. That was crazy. I was expecting a comeback. Football 24/7. So Western Sydney Wanderers had one good season, and that was it. Pretty much, like in the A-League, they've gotten to 3 grand finals, which decides our champions, and lost all 3 of them, and now they've just been a bit. Ooh. But they've got a good rebuilding now. They've got a good coach and a bunch of good players now. Mostly because they came from the Jets, but we're not going to talk about that. But Wiseman, Sithambiso. It's obvious Atalanta will draw or lose. Again, it wouldn't surprise me if it's just one of those things where it just doesn't. Don Magnus says, does Atalanta win the game? Currently, it is live, and in 38 minutes, there's a whip in here by Atalanta, and it's saved by the Udinese keeper. They seem to bottle it in big games. Yeah, it's fairly interesting. Interesting with that scenario. Los Conjoles says, I like how competitively Serie A is this season. The fact that Atalanta are going to struggle to make the Champions League against the likes of Roma, Inter, Milan, Napoli, and is a positive. yeah, it's rather like even with like a fair amount of leagues, it's like that. Even with the in the Premier League, it's like ridiculously close. Like, no one's like broken away or really fallen down, except for Sheffield United. As you need to visit Atletico Madrid Stadium, it's definitely on one of the track lists. As Atalanta with a shot here, that's a good save there by the Udinese keeper. There's a bit of potential, and it's headed away by Udinese. There'll be a corner here for Atalanta. Do you watch UEFA Champions League? I do, not as much as that team got knocked out, but I'll definitely will when it comes back. I was there last year by this time. But because originally what the plan was, because bit of inbit, me and my mates were playing this big like backpacking European trip as Atalanta are going to take this corner, and it's fallen to nobody as Atalanta clear it away. And there's a whip in, and it's just gone near, and it's going to be a goal kick to Udinese. Lewis Villa says United plays today. Yes, they do. They play against Fulham, I believe. So after this stream, I'm doing 2 other streams, and it's going to be Schalke versus Köln, and what's the other game? The game that's going on during United. I just thought, hey, why not? It's Livingston versus Celtic in Scotland. Was that the 2004 AFCON final in Ghana? Even the African Cup of Nations stuff, that looks rather sick. Because I watched the Copper 90 doco about the Les Elephants, the Ivory Coast team, and it's such an absolutely inspirational story. Definitely would recommend that. As we're currently coming into the 41st minute of play, 4 minutes until added time. I wouldn't say it's been a very even game. It's just, as Udinese here, potentially on a counter-attack here, getting a through ball. It's a potential, and it's picked up there by the keeper. And something's happened here. The keeper's probably lost the ball, and the Udinese players try to poke it out, and the Udinese player is now down, and there's big appeals here for a penalty to Udinese. I highly doubt it's going to be given, but it'll be really, really interesting to see what happens. That could have been a penalty, yeah. And hang on. There's getting information here. This could definitely throw the game on its head. And make some betting people probably not happy. So the keeper, and he's dropped it, so it's not forced out anyway. And he's fouled him. Oh, he was saying, so he wasn't kicked out, and he's brought down. Goes down easily. Is there going to be enough contact to be a penalty? Don't think there will be. Chris Mando says, Liverpool have Gouts at this game. Watching Rodrigo, not sure if anyone mentioned that. Oh, I did not know that. That is very interesting. Chris Manichech with the scoop, and players getting on, it's no penalty. That's very interesting. As currently Atalanta now with possession with about 2 minutes and then added time. Did you watch Leicester versus Chelsea yesterday as Leicester go top of the table? I didn't watch the game, but I did watch the replay of it, and it was a great game. And Leicester, I would actually honestly consider Leicester probably, I think, like, because you know that, like, it's described in England as like the top 6 with like both United teams, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, and Liverpool. Wait, did I do that right? Manchester teams, Liverpool, Everton, Arsenal, Chelsea. I don't think it's at the Tottenham, but I feel like Leicester are a top 6 team. And Atalanta, there's a chance here. 1-1. Atalanta have got a goal back here. right near the like at halftime, someone definitely said that a goal right near the half will change it. But there we are. Muriel gets a goal back, and it is 1-1 here. 14 goals for the season. Fair play to him. Yeah, Luis Muriel, that's it. You said it, predicted it. You got that predicting mentality. He had the LeVar ball, speak it into existence, and he got it in. Now it's going to see, will it refresh now? I think I've actually got to be on the tab to actually refresh it. Still hasn't refreshed. Come on. It'll refresh soon. But believe me, it is 1-1. It's just for some reason Google is just taking a bit to update. Surely now. Refresh. Nope. It's still not happening. A bit weird. Need one more of an annotator over 1.5. Definitely possible here. And they're reviewing it. They're just showing the replays again. It's definitely going to be one of those high topic things. Yeah, rip Google. It used to be like really smooth, but now it's being a bit there we are. There we go. It's 1-1 now. And there was a bit of a chance here by Udinese, but Atalanta are able to maintain possession here. And there's been added time here. There's going to be 3 minutes of added time and 1 minute's already been played. Chris Manager said, Luis Muriel was brought to Europe by Colombia by Udinese scouts, started his young career in Europe in Udinese for several years. That is... Wow, that's actually pretty interesting. Chris Matichich, he's got the knowledge. He's got that big brain. And they were checking. I think I should have specified they were checking the replay of where the Udinese player, the keeper, messes the ball up and tries to bring it down, and there's a foul there on a Udinese player. Yeah, it's a foul. How much longer until the half-time whistle? We are supposed to be the next Ronaldo, but now he's showing his potential. Has Muriel been like rather over the park? Really, like, I mean, I've always like he's always been like in Italy, I think. As the Udinese keeper beats the ball there, there's 1 minute left until half time. I'm just going to check quickly of Muriel's his moves. There's a big foul there against Udinese there. Just checking his wiki. Muriel's also played... Oh, yes, he did play for Sevilla. I do remember that. Sampdoria, Sevilla. Yeah, so he spent predominantly his time in Europe, and he was also at Sevilla and Granada. And as that header comes in, we've got 30 seconds left. Joe and Soko saying who is winning. It's currently 1-1 draw at the moment. Louis Varillo, aside from Australia, who is your World Cup team? It would probably be... Oh, that's actually an interesting question. I think, like, when it was 2018, I basically just went for England because of the whole "it's coming home" hype, really. And there it is. It is half-time here. It is 1-1. And I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to transition, and I'll be back here for the second half.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Yeah, I kind of just realised that the just sitting here with music here for a bit is just a bit rather boring, really. But it's still half time. I might just add the text thing here. Just a bit of a rather just sitting there just watching the same like text stuff fly up. Add source. We're just gonna bring that. Right there, we should transition. There we go. But it is still half time at this point. But that's been a really good game. Britias Chewbacca says Atalanta don't disappoint me. Well, they got the goal back. They got the goal back during the right near the end of the first half. So hopefully this will happen for the people who have backed Atalanta to win. It falls into their favour. Chris Manichets with the Muriel has always been a serious talent and quality everywhere he's played, commanding sizable transfer fees too, but he really put it together when he came to Atalanta. And it's really good to see because I've always just remembered him as being an absolute fantastic talent. I think saying remembering is implying that he's old. He's only 29, so basically at this point it's like he's hitting his prime at this point. 48 games, 28 goals. That's a fairly decent return rate. So fair crack to him. To check now, so the teams are currently coming back out. So the second half is about to commence. I'm just going to get rid of the text transition. There we go. Second half is about to commence. Desktop audio is enough. So, yep, we are coming back. I'm trying to figure out what. I think I really need to do is just update this bit for when it goes from halftime to actually saying it's in the game. Just got to quickly check if there's any other games happening at the moment where I need to update on the score. No. This is the only game. But we are back here for the second half. We are getting ready. The whistle has sounded. The second half is officially underway. It's still on half time. Just going to refresh the thing here just to see if it's going to pop up. Guess we're just going to have to wait really until it pops back up as. There's a free kick there for Udinese in their own half. So free kick coming in here for Udinese. There was thoughts about Hoofy got up the field. And he's being told to hurry up and he will hoof the ball. As Udinese currently maintaining the ball here. So we've entered the 46th minute, and there is another foul here committed against Atalanta. They are 47th minute, so it is live to this point. So definitely chance here of a set piece here for Udinese. DePaul is going to whip it in. Then it's gone short. It's been low putt to DePaul, and he's whipped it back in. And still maintaining possession here. He's down the near side. He's taking it near to the corner flag, trying to force the ball going out, but Atalanta have won the ball back. He's able to get the ball back because there's like 4 players that surrounded Muriel. Let's get into the transition mode. Yep, we should be all good now. All smooth sailing. Currently in a bit of midfield hell at the moment, as it's just maintaining as Atalanta now having the ball back. Bit of a terrible pass there. And it's another foul here on Udinese, and it's going to be a free kick from inside the zone. That's just happened. There was a bit of a stoppage there, and the end play has continued. Udinese now in Atalanta's zone, and his body's trying to block it as now Atalanta now regaining possession. That was a good bit of play there. They've now entered Udinese's zone. Check and see once everything's on. Yep, everything's all working. Atalanta now. Can they pressure something to potentially put them in the lead for the first time in this matchup? It's currently just been maintained by them, as all of the Udinese players are all back. Udinese are able to get the ball back though, so it's fair enough to them. And there's another foul there. It's another foul that was against Atalanta. It's against the point where it's going to be too many of these fouls that are going to be given away. Louis Vera says, "Would you ever travel to the United States?" Yeah, I definitely would. I would. Oh, fuck's sake. I definitely would travel to the United States. So it's been a place I've wanted to go to. As Udinese try to get the ball out, but it's gone out. It's going to be a throw in to Atalanta deep in their half. The ball has somehow stayed in here. No, it hasn't, and it's going to be a throw into Udinese in their half. Potential first substitute of the match going to be coming in soon. We're rather to see as Atalanta currently have possession, but have immediately lost it, but have immediately gained it back as well. It's just riveting commentary, really. As 5 minutes have already gone here in the second half, as Atalanta with a potential 3-ball chance here, and it's been cleared away. It's going to be a corner. Because Batice says, I remember when Muriel was a 19-year-old kid playing for Udinese. He was raw, but still highly impressive. That is definitely a highlight list I really need to check out. So the first corner of the second half coming in, the fourth corner of Atalanta of this match. What will result from this? It is whipped in. It's headed away by Udinese. But can Atalanta get the ball back? They're in bollocks at the moment, and it's eventually cleared out of the box by Udinese. And a ball over the top that has gone to... Oh, so it was a ball back. I don't know what's happening. It's just a bunch of I'm assuming Udinese staff just yelling. I think maybe there was a handball because I think that was what they were trying to say. And there's another foul here against Udinese. Atalanta need to be very careful because they've racked up a lot of fouls here. Oh, he's copped a knee to the shin there, the Udinese player. This will be very, very rather painful. And the player's still down here. It is DePaul. And there's a potential here for a sub coming in. Trying to figure out for which team. Just getting his boot back on and then we're potentially ready to go. I generally just have a feeling this game's going to have 5 minutes of added time for the final half. It's just I've just got that feeling it's probably going to happen. As Udinese will take the free kick here. Oh, and he's booted it right to the head of his teammate. Atalanta here potentially with a comeback. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity here for Atalanta. There's a shot and it's just blazed over the bar. That was another great opportunity there for Atalanta to take the lead. It was a good setup play. Just go near the top corner. Very close chance. Goal kick has been taken. As Udinese now potentially going free. Oh, he might be on offside here, but they're keeping on the play, and it's going to be a corner for Udinese. The first corner they've gotten so far this match, as they're about to cross 10 minutes played in the second half. So first real set piece chance here for Udinese. It's going to be interesting to see what they can do because it's their first corner of the match, and Atalanta have already had 4 so far. Whistle of encouragement to hurry up. And it's, yeah, corner's played short. It's on the edge of the D. He's trying to whip it in. It's headed away by Atalanta. Atalanta here, there's a definite big opportunity here for a big counter-attack. And it's still going here. And it's whipped in. Just a bit too far for any play inside the box, but they get the ball back right on the other side of the 18. And the ball's really held up here at the moment, and there's another foul there on a Udinese player. And the first substitute of the match is going to be happening as for Udinese. It is Wallace coming on, replacing Drago. So the free kick here is going to be taken. Nutscracker asking, soccer or rugby, which one do you like most? Yeah, this was like 10 years ago. I definitely would have said like rugby, but I probably hold soccer to moral claim, but I definitely still enjoy rugby. As there is another free kick here for Udinese, this time though in deep Atalanta territory, as Pessina gives the foul. Diddy Tommy's coming in here with a hot prediction of a 3-1 win to Atalanta. Definitely saying he's not the only one who has thought that. Definitely a very popular bet, as Udinese has flicked it in, and it's just gone past the bar here for Udinese. It's going to be a goal kick here to Atalanta. Referee's calling us off for play, and there's going to be another substitute here. This time in favour of Atalanta. And Zapata is coming on. Muriel will be coming off here. Let's go Atalanta, go for my €17,000. Well, so here we are. Muriel is coming off, and Zapata. Pretty interesting here, and it's a double substitute as Ilicic is now coming on for Atalanta. And Boas come off. Ilicic is underrated, says Louis Varillo. 100%. Would I be right to assuming that there was a player that... Was it an Atalanta player where their girlfriend cheated on him when he came home? Was it? Because I know it was definitely, I think, in Italy. Was it Atalanta? That was the team that happened. Would I be right in thinking? But anyways, Atalanta having possession of the ball here. Zapata has lost the ball, and now Udinese is now on the run here for a potential counter attack. There's a bit of an interesting through ball, but it's fallen to the hands of the Atalanta keeper. Atalanta now pressing again into the Udinese half. With the change of Zapata for the next 30 minutes will be a very interesting 30 minutes. Ilicic now with the ball. He's trying to get a ball off. There's a through ball. That's a... Oh! Melanovsky gets the ball in the 6-yard box, but rolls it as a back heel pass. But all he had to do was just take a shot, and it'd probably be 2-1 Atalanta. That was a very, very big missed opportunity there. Because if he got a shot to that, that would have been a certain 2-1 to Atalanta. Atalanta's still having possession. They've predominated the possession so far this second half, as we officially now cross into the last half an hour of the match. And is that a corner, I believe? And it is. There'll be a corner here for Atalanta. That's one thing I haven't done. I need to check if shit's going on at the whip in here, and it's been cleared away by Udinese. Just checking on the searching on my phone the stream to see if everything's still going okay. It's not like I've been... This ball's currently in midfield held, just checking. Yep, I can hear myself. I can hear myself. It's good to hear as Atalanta now still have possession here. Zapata now has a good through ball in for Zapata. Tries to get a shot in, but it's been cleared away and it'll be another corner for Atalanta. Zapata only been on the park for a couple of minutes and definitely showing his worth for the team. And the corner's whipped in, and it's headed off the line there. They're really knocking on the door here at the moment here, Atalanta. Atalanta getting tons of opportunities. Yeah, they're definitely creating chances. It's going to be a goal kick here for Udinese. I don't think Udinese have had a shot really in like the last 5-10 minutes. It's currently midfield hell here. And the ball has gone out. It's going to be a throw into Atalanta near the halfway mark. There's a good through ball here for Atalanta. It's very pretty quiet, but Ilicic couldn't really get to that, and it's going to be a throw-in to Udinese. Just checking up on others, on some stats at the moment here in this matchup. Pascal Citri in the middle. Because what it says, I should also mention Muriel's fellow Colombian teammate Zapata also played for Udinese, where they were teammates together before Atalanta. So there's a lot of history in this match. It's very rather interesting. Because I think I definitely need to keep an eye and actually keep watching of Italian football, as Atalanta now currently still having the possession. Just to go on tags, there's a free kick here for Atalanta. Oh, there's another foul there, but he's gone down. I don't think anyone's... Oh, this is going to be interesting to see. So I'm currently checking on too, buddy, because you can add like tags and stuff to your video. So currently it is, and there's, when it pops up with like tags, there's like a green box with like a number. So if it pops up, it means when you search up that tag, it shows which position it shows up. So currently at the moment, this stream is at number 2 for Udinese versus Atalanta live stream. So thank you all for choosing me for your viewing. Lewis really says, any bookings? There was a yellow card to Pereira, who was the guy who scored the goal for Udinese. I think it was about 5-10 minutes in. Just gonna check the app to see exactly what time that happened. Yeah, it was the 11th minute with Pereira. It's the only card so far. Atalanta still maintaining possession here. I just realised that the app hasn't even updated because it still says 18 minutes and it says still 1-0. Yeah, but it's still the only card. Atalanta now still maintaining the ball in Udinese's half. So in current stats at the moment, so whip in there and it's going to be a corner here for Atalanta. At the moment, possession is 65-35 in favour of Atalanta. Kasir Ahmed says, I don't think any goals are coming anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, if this is how the result turns out. As the whip in comes in, and it's fallen on the chest of an Atalanta player, takes a shot, but it's been deflected, and it will be cleared out by a Udinese player. So I can really show who's had more possession of the ball, as there's been 221 passes by Udinese, 412 by Atalanta. MD Rubel Hussein says, who will win? To be completely honest, I wouldn't be able to tell. Atalanta might come in. It's really nice, mate. I feel like if there's a team who will win, it'll probably be most likely be Atalanta. Toussaint James says, I need a goal. Anit Masson and Toussaint James have both put in predictions of 2-1 to Atalanta. There's been a fair amount of people actually that have said of that being the actual result. There's a fair amount of people. MD Rival Hussein also says the match will be a draw, and again, wouldn't blame you if it's a good shout. Hang on, I just see because the emoji pops up because Toussaint James says I need a goal, and he sends a dab, but it's probably being saying I need a goal, elbow cough. Yeah, but I'll be happy if Atlanta win this match. I think judging from the comments from the first half, I think that I don't think anybody has actually put money on or anything on Udinese to win. I think everyone's all been pro Atalanta. This is going to be a drop ball here to Atalanta to restart play. Atalanta here now. Saw the ball, but Udinese able just to clear it away. Oh. Just very quickly because it says I'm about 10 seconds behind. Because Ahmed says Atlanta should have scored by now. Yeah, they've had some really good chances during this second half. So something's happened here. A Udinese player is grabbing his lower back. So there's going to be a sub here. Oh, so a dude's only been on for 12 minutes, he's already being subbed off. So Diaffello will come on to replace him. Diaffello? Is it the same Diaffello that played for... or who was it? Diaffello, I've definitely heard that name before. As we come into the 70th minute, we have 20 minutes until added time. Atalanta now still having possession. It would probably end up like a 70-30 possession rate, really, for Atalanta. Atalanta now trying to press it in. And there's a shot there that's taken a big block there by a Udinese player. And it's whipped it again as a header. Oh, you're joking. It literally, the header happened, and as soon as the ball left his head, the stream lagged for a second, but it's just gone wide and missed. So it'll be a goal kick to Udinese. As a Udinese player is down, it's going to be an additional Diaffello will be coming on. Chris Manager says, "Do you feel like came from Watford this season?" Yes. Yes, I've definitely heard of this player. Because I was confused if it was because I was either Watford or Bournemouth, and I was like, "What?" And I was like, because I was confused, but yeah, it was definitely Watford. He was at Barca, wasn't he, before he came to Watford? If I remember correctly, if my memory serves me right. It's going to be a big, and there's a bit of time wasted here with the goalkeeper for Udinese, and he's booted the ball up. There's another foul there. There's a bit of tension at the moment. Everything's a bit frisky at this point, as a free kick to Udinese coming in from the defensive half. Is it pronounced Udine, not Udinese? Well, fuck. Is Atalanta here now? But is that Zapata? But he's beaten to the ball, but he might get it back here. Oh, and it's a shoulder-to-shoulder challenge, and it's sent him on his way. Louis Varillo coming in saying Atalanta is dominating in shots. Yeah, definitely. Job Cross says, "Come on, Atalanta." John GK says, "Do you think Atalanta is going to score any more goals?" I feel like it will come and they'll actually make the attack. Chris Batcher says, "Talented Barcelona youth product and short stint at Barca Udinese really need him to step up in attack." 100%. Because remember everybody on like the FIFAs when he was at Watford was just, and even Barca, like I use this card. Never seen the player actually play himself, so as Atalanta now have a throw-in right near the edge. Surely you'd say a goal is imminent at this point. And there's a cross and it's a big save there by the Udinese keeper. As Chris Manacher says, scored loads of goals for Barca B. Seems like a really good player, so definitely, if Udinese want to cause a shock, they definitely need a player of his stature to really step up. Atalanta now currently still with the possession. It's been like this for a while now, as we are nearing 15 minutes left until added time, the 75th minute. If a late goal is to come to happen, who will it come from? Will Delafeu get a goal for Udinese to cause a shock? Will Zapata strike? All and find out as Udinese clear it away. But Atalanta, again, reset. Coming for another attacker, that's a foul there, and it's going to be a free kick right near the touchline on the right-hand side of the field. That's another yellow card here. Second of the match here. So it's the second booking, and it's the second booking for Atalanta as Ziegler gets a yellow card. This is riveting stuff, really. Could this get a goal? Could this be the set piece that puts Atalanta in the lead? And it's whipped in, and it's headed away by Udinese. And there's a shot. The ball is full. Zapata tried to get a shot off, but Udinese are able to clear it away. Fairly good defense here by Udinese. Okay, the commentators are confused. Someone said Udinese, then someone said Udinese. That's like, well, how the fuck is it pronounced? Atalanta, again, still having the possession of the ball. Trying to get through ball in for Zapata, but it's a good deflection there, which rewarded Udinese in favour. Everything's live. Yep. It's another throw in here for Udinese in their half. Job Cross says I feel Zapata is still going to score. He's definitely probably one of the favourites if another goal is to be scored. So, be fair play for him if he does. Oh, there's a potential handball here, but Udinese are playing on here. Potential counter-attack here. I don't think this ball's entered this side of the park for a while. It's going to be a corner here for Udinese. It's going to be really interesting because I think this is like the first like chance Udinese has had for like, I don't know, like probably 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes even. 13 minutes remaining in this game. 30 minutes until added time, obviously, which I think there'll be a fair amount of, probably like 4 or 5 minutes. Counter-attack of this counter for Atalanta. There's a call there below for His Majesty. It is Udinese. You were saying it correctly originally. Okay. Thank God. Whip in here for Udinese. Udinese. Corner. Oh, that's a long shot there, and it's what? Udinese. Or Udinese. It's a language colloquialisms. It's a wacky thing. Udinese. Yeah, there we are. Now at it. Udinese now still, they've actually got the possession now, which is it's a good thing because the stats will be really against it, really. And there's another foul here. Fair amount of fouls, but not as many challenges, which is a bit surprising. So 11 minutes remaining still. Let's play it down the line as Atalanta potentially getting the ball back here, and they do. But the ball's gone out. It's going to be a throw in here again to Udinese. Louisville says if Atalanta draws, that would be crazy. They are killing in possession and shots. I smell a draw. Yeah. The longer this game goes, the ever more likely it's going to result in a draw. And we're about to enter the final 10 minutes as the ball has gone to the Atalanta keeper as Atalanta reclaim possession. And they now have entered back into Udinese's half. There's another free kick here for Atalanta. Will they play it short or will they make it an actual set piece? It's going to be another substitute here, this time for Atalanta. As Balanowski comes up and Frula will be on. Atalanta now. Can they break something? Can they get a goal here as we're about 9 minutes left until the announcement of added time? Zapata now with possession. Gopkrat says the draw stinks. Yeah, it's a definite... I would say if you look at it from just a stats perspective, Atalanta probably deserve to win. Oh, there's a chance here for counter-attack from Udinese. Krezama said 10 minutes left. I don't think any goals coming. The way it's looking, maybe. A lot of shouts coming from the staff people there. That's another foul there against Atalanta. It'll be a goal. It'll be a free kick from right about halfway. There's another foul there. The referee's letting it go. It's rather weird. But it's a terrible through ball. It's just gone straight to the feet of the Atalanta keeper. Atalanta drew last game as well with no goals. Who did? Who did Atalanta play in that matchup? As there's a good challenge there by the Udinese defence, but Atalanta still maintaining the possession. Conda Eden says, hope Atalanta win. There's a cross in there. Oh, Zapata goes for the header and it's from 6 yards out, but he doesn't get his head on it. That was really close. Yugesh Bahara says, I can see Atalanta looking for a late winner here. They are definitely trying. And Udinese now have broken 3 here. Connor Eden thinks at the 89th minute there'll be a goal. Something's happened. Someone got carded. I don't know what's happened. Oh, it was a card on an Atalanta player for pulling the shirt of the running away Udinese player. Chris Manager says, Kevin Lasagna needs to step up for Udinese. He's struggling bad this season. Usually puts up loads of goals every season. The way it's looking in terms of the comments of like some of the players about needing to step up, it's just I feel like this game is a very, very much underwhelming performance as such for both sides. Udinese now enter Atalanta's half. Le quai officiel with a salute. Assuming that's French, I'm trying to think. Salute French. Salute is French for hi. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Jesse. I think. No. SX809 +1 abonné. As Gasparini said, Udinese have been playing much better in the past weeks than the points they've earned. Yeah, that's the way it goes. The official believe he's thinking of Trinidad Ibanez. Yes, Udinese got the ball down to half. Ibanez subscribe. Oh, okay. Amazing. Additional subscriber. Merci. John GK says, please someone should tell the ref that I really need winning from Atlanta. Because this is a rough game for both sides because of the crazy schedule and midweek matches. Yeah. '86 minute coming up here. 4 minutes until added time. There's probably going to be a butt ton of added time. I think probably like 4 minimum is a cross in. There's something here. Udinese has gotten the ball in, but I don't think the goal's going to be counted because the Atalanta keeper got the ball, but it's kicked it out of his hands. Boy, that could have been sketchy. Chris Bates says both squads are absolutely not playing with their usual quality. And Atalanta now. Zapata's got 3 players guarding him at this point. Wow, that was almost that could have almost been the late goal. che official with Centron 1 or Cottrai. Pack their chaps says Atalanta must win. 2-1 prediction as we're currently entering the 88th minute of play here. If something needs to happen, it needs to happen now. And it's a high boot up out into Atalanta's half. And that's a free kick there to Atalanta. I believe there's going to be another substitute coming on here. Right in the thick of this high pressure encounter. There's going to be a double substitution here for Udinese. It is so as we're crossing in now, it is now the 89th minute of play. "88 minutes gone. Will something happen?" I would really hope something like a last minute goal, because it would absolutely be saints. Preferably if it was to Atalanta, because the chat would be going absolute bonkers. Atalanta now. So with the position it is, that's a big challenge there. It's going to be a free kick here for Atalanta. Ilicic got taken down. Probably about just over 30 yards away. Be a bit weird for a shot, but it's a bit more central. Mariano Gomba says Atalanta goal. I think I'm 6 seconds behind. Wiseman Shabetsu says, "I'm sad Atalanta." Who knows? 89 minutes have been played. This is potentially one of the real last chances a team can have to get a goal. It's whipped in, and it just falls right at the hands of the Udinese keeper. And he got fouled off the board. It's going to be a free kick. Mariano Gomba was in from Udinese goal, Atalanta goal. I feel like we're crossing into the 90th minute of play here. How much at a time is it going to be? 4347 says, "I'm watching MN versus Herenveen from another TV screen." That's absolute dedication. Double football. 5 minutes of added time have been added. As we've currently crossed over past the 90th minute of play. It's going to be a free kick here. Which channel are you watching? Optus Sport. This is actually on here is KO Sports, which is basically like a kind of Fox Sports conglomerate. Optus Sport for us over here pretty much has like the Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, and it's another free kick here for Atalanta. Mariano Gomba says, "Salam from Indonesia." Again, there's Indonesians out here just popping off. Big respect to them. Oh, it was a high boot there. Oh yeah, the Women's Super League. I think they have some other stuff as well, but for like KO is like predominantly all of like B in sports. For a good second, they're going to take it short. us now. 3 minutes left until full time here. Atalanta still maintaining the hold of possession. Something to happen here. 4024-7 saying, are you watching Juve versus Napoli tonight? That's tonight, is it? I'm fairly certain. I don't think it's being covered, unfortunately. Over here, I don't think there's anywhere where I could watch it, but if I would, I'd definitely do it. What's the time down over? 5:43 a.m. It's actually it's currently 2:53 a.m. What is it? 4:43. It's 2:53 at the moment. Two minutes left as DePaul is currently down at the moment. Let's go maintaining the view count of the cracking the 23. I'm pretty sure that's the highest of these streams. So thank you very much for joining. As it's a free kick here for Atalanta. You're on the future hard still January 20th here. Oh yeah, yeah, absolute scene. It's scenes really. It's another free kick to Atalanta. No, to Udinese actually. 94th minute of play. One more minute. There is a set piece chance here for Udinese. This is a big chance here for Udinese. Atalanta's gotten the ball back now. This is it. And they've able to force the ball out. It's going to be a goal, be a throw into Udinese. 40 seconds remaining. By the way it's looking, it's going to be a draw. "4024 says, any nice Indonesian girls in the chat?" We should see. Well, and it's a throw in here for Atalanta. And time's just being wasted here now as we're crossing into the 95th minute of play here. Is it a free kick? So it's a free kick here for Udinese. This is the last chance here. This is the final chance of the match. Udinese have a free kick. This is the last chance of the match here. It's whipped in, and it's being headed away. It's fallen back to a player on the edge of the 18, and it's gone out. And because of time, I think the keeper's going to try to get it out there as fast as possible. But Lewis is going to be calling soon. And there goes the final whistle. And unfortunately, Atalanta is not able to come in clutch. And it ends in a draw. That was really rather unfortunate. I just followed you on Twitch. Thank you, 4024-7. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate really with the draw, but hey, it was entertaining as it was. So thank you all for joining this stream. I very much had fun. I will be doing one in about an hour and a half for Schalke versus Köln. So if you want to join me then, I'll see you in 90 minutes. If not, have a good night, and I'll see you later.